I'm Ron Reilkoff. I grew up in Canada, in Manitoba, just a small, Portage la Prairie, Manitoba. It's just a small town west of Winnipeg. Basically graduated high school there and then moved to the States for undergrad. Went to Mayville State. Oh, I chose to go to Mayville State for baseball. I actually went there with a baseball scholarship. I played baseball all growing up. It was actually 2 seasons in Canada for me. It was hockey season and baseball season. I was a better baseball player than a hockey player. I majored in chemistry. And kind of, it seemed at the time, kind of a default choice. I knew I wanted to go into science. I wasn't sure what. I had some inklings of going into medicine when I started undergrad, but wasn't sure, but chemistry seemed the most logical type of degree to get. I think medicine is what I'm kind of geared up to do, the way I think, and I enjoy what I do. And I think that's, one of the biggest, markers of success in life, I think, is doing something you love. And I go to work every day with a smile on my face because I enjoy what I do. I'm currently an assistant professor at the University of Minnesota School of Medicine in the Division of Pulmonary Critical Care, Allergy, and Sleep. The short of it is I'm a lung specialist and a critical care specialist, so I take care of people in the intensive care unit and people with lung disorders. I remember starting my first day of residency training and meeting all my colleagues for the next 3 to 6 years, and looking at that, you're kind of looking at where they're from. So some of them, Harvard undergrad, UCLA, Johns Hopkins, all these people they went to these big schools, and you ask, well, where did you do undergrad? Well, Mayville State University in North Dakota. And it's like, it was intimidating at first, but I was as prepared, and I actually did very, very well, and was in the top of my class and my training. And so it's just a testament to the education that I received at Mayville State University. My sport experience at Mayville State University was wonderful. I got to see the country through the baseball program. We would go to Florida a couple times, or once every year. I can't say enough about it. The program there is fantastic. Just the science courses I took for my major were all enjoyable because there's maybe a handful of us that were all in the same classes. And so you kind of got, you develop a kind of close-knit group. And so, you're seeing the same people, working with the same people, get to really know the professors well. And so, those science classes were my favorites, I guess. One thing that I've benefited most from my education at Mayville are the people who are involved in Mayville State, and the faculty and the students. The kind of the small group type environment. That far and beyond is probably the single most. Being able to kind of learn how to interact, ask the right questions, and more importantly, not being kind of intimidated, but being able to kind of speak your voice and ask the silly or stupid questions where, if you're in a large program, you would be somewhat intimidated too. So there's that kind of that benefit of the small group environment. And now they have kind of terms for it, kind of small group learning, and that's kind of the way like in medical school, a lot of curriculums are moving towards a small group kind of setting, and that's how people learn better, by kind of discussing, not just having lectures and then learning on your own, but by discussing the material. And we were doing that, those are routine in all of our science classes. Mayville State University has provided a lot for our family, and anybody interested they should not feel limited in what they and lost opportunity by going to Mayville State. There's opportunity galore, and Mayville State will prepare you for whatever you want to do. You're not limited. You're only limited by yourself. An education at Mayville State University is a great first step.